This is Bubba from the police. This is Bubba from the police, and I just seen the bicycle cops going down in front of the park. I received word that both right and left is at the park. How you doing today? So let's see what's going on. So you can see the bicycle units set up. More and more over there. So cops are rolling out now.
I'm not here to the speakers. I'm here to see what you guys are going to mess up. We didn't bring any noise-making devices or anything. The fact that he's coming up to you because he wants you to talk to me because he knows about my message. My message about freedom of God, that is it. Most people agree with it. But you guys, you for communists, it's hard to sell that. Yeah, so you say racist.
Yeah, but you're a mouthpiece for the police, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm a mouthpiece for good police because here's why. We have to have local police. There are some, trust me.
I know there are. I know some myself.
So we can't say they're all bad. The reason why we need local police, if we don't, then the federal police are going to come in. That's what's worse. Then we're going to have a huge police state, bigger than we have now.
So what do you feel about mass incarceration?
It's bad. You should not be in prison for drugs. You shouldn't be in prison for a lot of the things they're in for. You should be in prison for rape.
That's what they're fighting for.
There's a lot of common ground, but these guys try to keep us separated. Especially since I'm against the
handing out pamphlets for that stuff.
So am I. I hand out pamphlets. I'm fighting for the Second Amendment like crazy in Washington State. I've been to like 30 city council meetings in the last 2 months, trying to fight for everyone's rights to be able to arm themselves. That's very important. Hitler didn't want that, and they have the balls to call me a Nazi. I'm fighting for free speech, First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, the entire Constitution.
Look who you stand up for, fucking Trump, man.
What, is he better than Hillary?
No. I know. I know about the Clinton crime bill, and I know about what they all did, what the Democrats stand for. They're bullshit too. But you're sitting here taking the side of Trump, who's fucking over everything.
I don't think so. But that doesn't make me your enemy.
Apparently you don't pay attention.
He's lowering regulations, right? He's lowering taxes. There's still loopholes. There should be no loopholes.
No, he's raised taxes for us. I just talked with my tax person at my job, and what she said is that Trump fucked us.
Listen,
and I know for a fact because I've seen people's tax returns, and I talk to people all the time. And you know what else?
Less taxes.
Yeah, well, why did he lower all the taxes for all the billionaires? Huh?
That he should have, but it should be for everybody. And
I know you're saying he shouldn't have.
No, he should have. What I'm saying is the taxes should be low for everybody. What I'm saying is if the taxes are low for everybody, there's no loopholes. We can make small business.
Because that's all you guys. I wanted to get a reaction because I wanted to see what you're about.
You know what kind of reaction you get from me if you said that? Some people don't fucking play around. You call people bitches and you don't know them, and you say, "Oh, I'm smaller than you."
I don't care. Take a swing, man.
I'm just letting you know. That's not the way you come around and you have a conversation with
because that's all you guys do is just go, bitch, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, man, fuck you.
I don't ever do that. Have I done that?
That's what I like to do.
Have I done that?
This is the nicest guy you called.
I'm the nicest guy in the world, man. You've spit in my face, I won't even punch back.
Seriously, I used to think he was evil. He's actually the nicest guy. Like,
I believe that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take back my bitch comment, but you know what?
The question is, why do they pass out nonstop flyers about me lying, saying all the bullshit that you're trying to spout out, saying that I'm racist, saying that I'm a fascist. I'm bleeding every single day. You know how much work I put in to fight
Trump is a fascist.
Okay, even if he is,
look at everything he's done.
Even if he's
fucking ruining this country, bro. Like, how much money do you make? Yeah. So you're happy? You're happy with? What about other people that aren't, that are getting fucked over?
You know, we have the lowest unemployment rate in over 50 years.
Yeah, Obama brought that down from 8.9%.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
From 8.9%.
Look on your phone. Go check that.
I already did.
He had the highest
From
unemployment rate for blacks.
8.9%.
He had the highest unemployment rate for blacks in history. Trump has the lowest. All I'm saying is that
That's because sometimes it takes time like after like a year after Obama was out of office, it lowered like one fraction, like one to 3 years.
He had 8 years.
I know, but he brought it down. That's the First Step Act is the most bullshit thing in the entire fucking
So can you
world.
just hate some things about him and like other things?
No, there's some things I like about Trump too. But you know what though? He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck about me.
I don't think any
Maybe, but we shouldn't be divided over him. We should be divided over him. The point is, if he's a fascist,
So tell me about the First Step Act, because I could talk at length about the First Step Act. What is it? Tell me something about it. Tell me one thing about the First Step Act, because I can go on for fucking hours about it. No, you tell me something, because you just.
I said, why should we not be able to walk? That's what I was trying to say. Why should, when you brought the vices, why should we be able to not
You
able to
just
walk
touted
in
the
here?
First Step Act and claimed some sort of victory over criminal justice reform.
No, I didn't.
oh,
Reform?
Yeah, you tried to say that he passed the First Step like it's a good
Let
thing.
you know on here that Trump passed it.
I already know about it.
so what do you not like about it? There's obviously something she's not knowing, so tell me.
Okay, so first of all, what does it do? All it does is they're trying to fund more money to create criminal thinking programming and stuff for prisoners. Like, do you think that that's what they need? Programming?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you do?
Programming or programs?
Programming.
So they can learn?
Learn what?
Whatever? To help them get a job? Is that what it's for? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm asking you. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. Is it mind programming, or is it like programs like industries, welding, stuff like that?
No, they don't offer programs. They have very few programs like that.
Yeah, I know.
Very few.
But
Very few.
okay, so this programming, what are you talking
Like
about?
so few that we're talking like maybe a minimum of like 100 people out of the thousands of people that go to prison get to go into like an exclusive program to learn welding or
Are you
whatever.
talking about mind programming then?
We're talking about like cognitive thinking, like Pathfinders classes, like criminal thinking errors is what basically these people don't need criminal thinking error classes. What they need is they need someone to give them a job. They need certifications. They need skills. Like we could be offering classes like coding. We could be offering classes for any, like they don't even.
There's find money for it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not hard to find money
I said
for
it's
it.
not hard. I said you
Yeah.
have to find money for it.
So let me ask you this. What do you think about them offering drug treatment and mental health services in prison?
Yeah, well, that's all fine and dandy, but if that's all they're doing, then it's.
Do you think they should offer more or less?
I think they should offer more of everything. I mean, do you even know what prison is like or what happens there?
I know exactly what it's like. I've been in prison twice.
Where?
Pelican Bay, one.
Okay, my grandfather was a chaplain there.
Okay. Corcoran. New Folsom, Old Folsom in the days.
What did you go there for?
Me, assault with a deadly weapon.
How long did you spend?
I spent 5 years the first time and 8 years the second time.
And so you went back. What did you learn? What did they do for you?
They didn't do a damn thing for me. They put me in a mental health unit because I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
You know?
what Colette Peters is doing in Oregon State Penitentiary?
No.
Well, you should get more informed, man. Like, if you listen to like OPB and stuff, you'd learn about this shit. Like, look at what they. This is all a ruse, a complete charade, by the way. But they sent some of our prison officials to Norway as if they're supposed to learn something from Norway. Like it's apples and oranges, man. Like it's not even the same thing. What did they come back with? And it was all it was to please. I don't even remember the foundation that was suing them over it, but to appease like mental health stuff. They didn't figure out anything about prison. No, they didn't. What she thinks these people are her little pets, and they want to keep up the whole fucking mass incarceration like revolving door. I read the statistics. all the time. Like our prison rates just went up in Oregon State. Up.
Do you know why they go up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Because they give people short sentences that are like for bullshit non-violent offenses, right? So they go in and it's the same damn thing every time. Yeah, and it's the same fucking thing every time. All they do is put them in some like either minimum camp or maybe even a medium camp, and they shift them around and they play cards all day. There's no real programs. People go into a cognitive thinking class, right, for an hour or two, and they go straight back to the unit and then fucking blast on some child molester, which I don't really care about, but the point is that they're extorting them, right? Like, they're not learning anything new. They're not learning how to change their lives. They're not getting any real skills. They're fucking getting